Oh, 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 ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJin Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won Jin.
This is going to be our spoilers review of 28 Years Later.
The Bone Temple.
This is a sequel to last year's 28 Years Later. Big shout out to Void of Parrot, Zedzy, Scott Walker, Triple Trouble. Big shout out to Thiz. Big shout out to Prickly Pear. Big shout out to Zach Miller Does Movie. Big shout out to Fatal J, Chan Hong, our number one, and known from Indonesia, R. Allen, and all our 78 subscribers. You have been warned of spoilers.
Oh, Zedzy, what's up? And by the way, this is the sequel to 28 Years Later, which is also a sequel to 28 Weeks Later, which is also a sequel to 28 Days Later. So there has been a long hiatus since 28 Weeks Later until like 28 Years Later. So this, compared to the previous installments of the movie, of the franchise, this is a very, very quick sequel because it's only been a year.
I think it was filmed back to back.
Yeah, I guess.
And the difference is this one was directed by 28 Days Later.
Was it Danny Boyle?
Yeah. Because we meet Killian Murphy.
Yeah, Killian,
at the end of
the
movie.
original cast from the first one.
And that looks like his daughter with the woman from 28 Days Later. So I think we're going to get actually another movie from this.
So maybe this will eventually be like a trilogy. Because I could also feel that after watching the end, I could see that there's a sequel coming.
Yeah. I must say it was quite soft and artistic. I don't know about soft. It was pretty hardcore at moments. I liked it. I liked it too. I mean, I think this movie is actually superior to 28 Years Later.
I agree. I think this movie is better than the previous one.
Because I would say
later.
this movie is very clever. It packs in a lot of themes. I mean, what's the difference between a zombie and human being? Who's more savage? You know, one going by instinct or one with a disgusting satanic cult doing unnecessary violence on people.
Yeah.
And I also love, it also inverts a lot of our expectation. Like the Bone Temple it turns out, you know, the movie's kind of saying we're all going to join that heap of bones soon. It's how you commemorate it and how you live your life before you go there. And I also love the inversion of this time it's a kindly doctor helping a Samson-like creature. So we just saw Frankenstein a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So this is like the opposite of that sort of.
It was kind of funny because I could see that the alpha, the so-called alpha, he got hooked.
Yeah, the morphine thing was so
He
clever.
got hooked on morphine, so he keeps coming back with like
so
gifts.
clever. Yeah,
yeah,
I love
that was kind of cute.
Yeah,
I did not expect this cuteness.
yeah. Void of Parrot. Yeah, strangely psychedelic movie. Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good word, psychedelic.
No,
because the first 28 years later, remember that scene where the alpha was chasing the dudes across that, what was it, like shallow water? You said that was also very artistic. It kind of gave me the same feeling here, especially when they're staring at the stars and stuff.
No, so 28 Years Later and Bone Temple both have something similar, which is they have a fable-like element. It's about a kid in a world of beasts, and they're meeting this magician, they're meeting this band of rogues, so there is that fairy tale element, and we're in the forest a lot, so this is a favorite theme for little fables, except the fable is dark and very, very violent. I did not expect the skin peeling scene here, which was
what was it called? Charity? Take the shirt off? Yo, that's some sick stuff, man.
No, and I thought that they had to show that, you know, human beings can be worse than zombies. But I loved it when one of those bitches got
With the crane?
Yeah,
The crane hook?
That was very satisfying. Oh boy, this was more of an experience than a movie. Yeah. And I can't praise Ralph Fiennes' acting enough.
Yeah.
He he packed in so many humanity under that. Because he's orange. Because imagine you're orange, half naked with a fucking Native American frog poison dart.
Poison dart.
Yeah. And you gotta act serious. And your counterpart actor is naked with his dong hanging out, and but it was great.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is them just sitting down.
Just chilling.
There's something.
They're both high.
Yeah, it's like I can understand why Zezzy says soft, because there's a tenderness. There's a tenderness and humanity even amid this harsh world.
Yeah, and you can see that human connection reviving between the two. Especially when Samson started speaking, when he said moon.
Yeah, that was good. And it was unexpected too, because we just met Samson a movie ago tear a soldier's head off. And then now we're seeing...
Well, here we also see him tearing some dude's head off and eating his brains.
No, but there was something... Yeah, oh, wait. What? Also, the Ragers look different here than in 28 years later. Yeah. It was poetic. Yeah, Zetzi. But actually, I kind of like 28 years later, too. I think it's underappreciated because it gets compared with 28 days later. But I thought it was a great sequel. Zezzy. It was equally savage and peaceful at the same time. Yes. Yes. Very much so. And I love how it's really about Memento Mori.
Yeah, it's been repeated many times.
And that carries the whole movie because...
Remember death.
It's really about how you decide to live your life during an apocalypse. Because that Satan dude, that dude just gave up. And, it's almost like he's using the apocalypse as an excuse.
And I love how, for the first time, when he looks around the Bone Temple, he's kind of shook.
Yeah.
We can see him, like, getting freaked out. Because he was pretending. I mean, he had been pretending up until that point. Now he has the sense that there's someone real. He's probably thinking, this guy's real.
No, and Ralph Fiennes' character is amazing because he's been built up in the prior movie. But he basically saves the lives of 3 people. Because he's lonely too. He's trying to find a cure. He's doing all these noble deeds. But at the end of the day, he decides to do the morally and ethically, because you could argue that it's very difficult to do the right thing in this kind of environment.
And Spike says it even in his dialogue. So you didn't have to do that. But he did.
Yes. And my favorite is actually Samson thing. Thank you. Like he just, and then I like how he just leaves the piece of shit.
My favorite line from Samson in this entire movie is, "I don't have a ticket." He was telling those zombies, like, I don't have a ticket.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
No, but
that was very unexpected.
It was also impressive because it looks like he can keep his strength. So that was interesting. Because the art was about showing us the bright side of the moon and the dark side of the moon all at the same time. So as in moon, you mean humanity, of course. And I did find, and curiously, I did find that girl sympathetic too.
Well, what's her name? Jimmy Ink.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Ink.
I mean,
she still had some humanity left
in her.
Yeah.
And even among, here's what I'll say, even among crazies, there are levels. For example, that psycho girl, unforgivable, but she was always a little ambiguous. And it's also about, I think it's also a commentary about, being part of a crowd. Because you got to remember, as soon as Samson returns his intellectual behavior, the zombies recognize him as an enemy. But that's also similar to what the Satan cult is doing. So, but when are you an individual that can make your own choice? And when does a group vilify you So there's a lot of layers that you can go into. Because I found it interesting that the zombies will think Samson is not one of them anymore. As soon as he started speaking.
Yeah, and he regained his sanity.
Yeah. So the question becomes, when are you human and when are you a zombie? Because Samson keeps his zombie strength, and I think he's technically still a zombie. He still has the virus. So I found all that super, super fascinating. And it was done so well.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Kelly or Kelsey?
I think it was Kelly.
Yeah.
She in the end of the movie, she said, "I'm Kelly."
Yeah. And another thing is, it's also about a boy growing up. Because I think it was
Poor kid.
Yeah. And I think they intentionally showed Samson as a kid too, to make us think about that kid. And just a lot of hardcore life and death shit, man. Hardcore shit.
And props to the ultimate Satan performance by Ralph Fiennes.
Oh,
yo, that kicked ass. Like when he picked Iron Maiden out of his records, I knew shit was gonna be like on fire. Because that's like heavy metal. He knew what he had to show.
Yeah, and that scene was so powerful. I love how, as soon as that fucking piece of shit feels getting betrayed, I love the dynamics of it. Like Kelly's Kelly's face said it all.
It's like, finally
I get to kill this motherfucker. Just pure hatred. Oh, the psycho girl puked during the skidding scene, so she's probably more than others who were with her. Yeah. Oh, but another disgusting scene for me was when they forced the kid to kill the other kid. And what's up with the fucking hair? Is that a British thing? I
don't know. I don't know what's up with that blonde wig.
Yeah, it was. I don't know why, but it was unsettling. Like them all having that.
And a weird face mask made of shoelaces or something.
No, that was fine because that's expected from a fucking Satan cult. But I mean this cut.
Oh, the bags. The bags were ugly.
Fuck! It was just
can't you get better wigs?
Yo, when Kelly took it out, I was like, "Thank you, thank you. Take it off." I like that. I like that a lot. And the Bone Temple is, and I think the Bone Temple. It's the title of the movie is symbolic. Because it looks it might look. So I think this is part of the secret theme. Like, if you look at a skull, you can decide to be scared of it or cherish it. It reminds me of a lot of those catacombs in Europe, right?
Yeah,
those big ones. I've been to one before,
but it's not exactly scary.
Okay, it was scary the first time.
It was scary?
Yeah, in the first time. But the purpose is not to... It's sort of like... This movie made me think about how so many different cultures have a different attitude toward death. Because there's a book I read where in Mesoamerica, some cultures, they talk to the skeleton of their ancestors. So it's like kind of the Day of the Dead celebration. So that was also interesting. And another thing is, Won Jin, despite our technology and all that, some things don't change about us humans.
It did give off a sacred vibe. Yeah, that's more like it. Sacred, not scary, but sacred.
Wait, was it in the prior movie where the mother dies from cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she becomes one of the skeletons.
Oh, I also like that piece of shit saw Samson as a devil. And I think that's directly opposite of Doctor, because when the Doctor saw Samson, he didn't see that. He saw a possibility. So it's also commentary about, we make the monsters out of our own mind.
And we do get introduced with the idea of psychosis. And Samson, he was seeing things that other people weren't seeing. That's why they were full of rage. And like you said, that piece of shit Satanist, he was also seeing things that other people didn't see.
Yeah,
I think that's it's like a mirror.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, overall, just Oh, don't forget the Radiohead
Wait a
soundtrack.
minute.
Yeah, Won Jin mentioned it.
And I think this is the first time when we got the perspective of the infected. Because in the beginning of the movie, we now understand why they were all full of rage and
Being aggressive.
become aggressive because they see a monster. Because that poor guy who fell, he looked like a monster in Samson's eyes.
Oh, Ui Chan Hong in the
Chan Ho,
building.
what's up?
I can't watch gross movies anymore. I'm too old for such stuff. Yeah, this movie.
I know what you... Because I also fear the same thing these days. I don't want to watch something that's too disgusting.
Yeah, this movie is, I would say, much more violent than the previous one.
Don't forget the Radiohead soundtrack. Yeah, I like the music.
Zesty, it wasn't that gross. That's like flaying alive was not gross. Zesty, I thought that was disgusting.
I mean, even in Game of Thrones, we only see the end result. We don't see the process of being flayed.
Yeah, and another problem with that is, it just came out of nowhere. You know, Won Jin, you know how in Chinese history they at least flay you for being a traitor to the nation.
Yeah, and punishment,
Yes.
like death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, you don't do death by 1,000 cut to a random person.
And who are, you know, pretty much being, like, although forced, still being hospitable to you.
Yeah. And the piece of shit was saying it's like a sacrifice to the devil or something, but, you know, that's no excuse to do that. In comparison to the other movie, it wasn't graphic enough to count. Oh, I guess they didn't show the whole thing, so. But it was still sick. I mean, it's the act itself that makes it sick. You know, how unnecessary it is? You know, because even the zombies kill you for out of fear or animal instinct. They don't kill you out of... It doesn't seem like they kill out of pleasure, right, Won Jin? And I mean, at least Samson didn't. You know, but, yo, Won Jin, can I say something? I wish the next movie we will have Samson versus another alpha. You know, just, you know...
It'll be so funny if in the next movie we see Samson with these like glasses on, and he's like reading the doctor's journals, trying to replicate the the medicine, man. And then he has to go out in the wild and try to convert other infected.
Yeah,
and he has the physical strength to force his intention to all these other zombies.
That's a great idea,
like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
but he doesn't lose his sanity.
That's a great idea, man. I would like to see Alpha like try to go into the village, like to meet them, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
And then he starts speaking.
Yeah, I'm Samson. Says he, like when the Alpha is eating the brain of that guy, you could clearly tell that was rice cake. Oh, really? You're perceptive, Zedzi. I thought it was a brain for real. Void. He was probably schizophrenic. Strangely enough, there's actually a robust correlation between psychopathy, antisocial personality disorder, and
schizophrenia.
Yeah, but it was... No, but because... Void, can I counter that? I don't think he was schizo because he was very conniving. It seems he like, you know how he controls his followers?
Hold on. Schizophrenia is like when you have like a split identity kind of thing, right? Is it?
I think so.
But like you said, I think he is a psychopath, but I'm not sure about schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Because like Joe said, I think he was like the same person all along, and he was very conniving.
Yeah, because he seemed pretty... He was showing peculiar behavior, not like episode. Because he was clearly aware of the politics around him, and
the power dynamics.
Yes, and lying, manipulating. So I think maybe he's psychopathic. But it doesn't matter whether he's a psychopath or schizo, because he deserved to die. I wish Samson stomped on his head or something.
I was kind of hoping Samson would show up and the cult would all like shit their pants.
Oh, now that you said it, you know what's going to be scary?
What?
He's going to reappear because he's not a zombie now. They bit him, remember?
Oh, okay.
Samson didn't kill him. Some rage virus infected person bit him. So he might come back in the next movie if there's a next one.
I hope he dies like a bug.
Yeah, me too.
Hold on. I heard that 28 Years movie is a trilogy. I watched the first one. I'm not going to watch the second one. What will be the story this trilogy going to conclude? I think... We are hinted that Dr. Kelson found like a way to sort of bring humanity back from the zombie state.
So I think the exact term will be he found a way to nullify the virus's effect.
Yeah.
Yes. And one of the virus's effect we learn from this movie is that it causes you to hallucinate.
Yeah, and you see things that
are not there.
Yeah. So maybe it's gonna head towards a direction where they try to spread the cure.
So rage virus is basically like a enforced metaglass to make you see things differently than they are.
Augmented reality.
Yeah, augmented reality. So they're gonna try to take it off because it's technically not complete psychosis. Because I think when Samson shows something, he has to look at a real object. It's not like Donald Duck is just coming out of nowhere. Zizzy, nah, not centenary. Schizophrenia is also having visions and seeing and hearing things. Okay.
Okay.
Zizzy, you seem an expert at it. So.
And we also see the kid, Spike, and Jimmy Ink Kelly approaching, what's his name? Killian Murphy and his daughter. So I guess the next movie is going to star all of them.
Yeah. And I think Killian Murphy was next to a biracial child, and we know in the 28 days later he leaves with a African American woman. So I just assumed that that's their child.
African American? Because I thought
black. Fine.
It was United Kingdom. There's no American here. They're all British.
Yo, that was correct, but because you said it in such a fucking snobbish way, I'm gonna say fuck you. Yeah, very, very, very snobbish. This guy.
No, schizophrenia is when you have auditory, visual hallucinations and fixed illusions. Okay.
So
most
Won Jin.
schizophrenics are functional. So him being a manipulator isn't impossible.
Okay. Okay. Wow, Void and Zizzy, you guys seem very expert at this. Makes me suspicious. But anyway, what else? Yo, but man, can I say something? This is Ralph Fiennes' best role in the past 10 years. Like, I think this movie worked because he's played villains before too.
Yeah.
So we ourselves are kind of confused.
He's played all sorts of things. He played a Nazi officer who's also a piece of shit. He played Voldemort. He played that romantic guy from The English Patient. He was also that, what's his name? M from James Bond.
You know what? I gotta tell you a secret, okay? I'm secretly his great nephew, Ralph Fiennes. Don't tell anybody this, okay? Okay, Won Jin just gave me this.
You know, we're talking about schizophrenia here. You want to join?
Is that the correct pronunciation, Mr. fucking grammar corrector? Hey, look at me. You grammar corrector, that sounded wrong.
Schizophrenia.
Is this schizophrenia? Okay. I'm just making sure. I mean, you know better than me.
Because I think I saw the word delusion. Where is delusion? Who said? Yeah, Void said, and fixed delusions.
It says fixed delusions, not random delusions.
Oh, he was also in the Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, he was. Oh, yeah. Did she die or something? I don't remember that. I don't think...
Who died?
From Killian, the first 28 days later, the woman Killian Murphy saves.
No, I don't think she died.
Yo, but you know, in 28 days later, the saddest scene is when also when Harry Potter gets the virus from remember the blood drop?
Yeah.
And he becomes rage infected. That was 28 days later was some well said, Void. Wasn't he in Grand Budapest? Yes, he was. But anyway, so how would you rank this among all the 28 series so far?
I don't know. I think this is a very different movie from even 28 Days Later.
You think so?
Because if you watch 28 Days Later, it kind of feels like some sort of like an indie movie.
But this was also filmed in iPhone, so don't you think they were trying to go for the same feel?
I think so, but in terms of how like well polished this is, I think this is like on a different level from 28 Days Later. 28 Days Later was remarkable because of that raw feeling. You know, it does look like it was filmed with like a home like video camera or something. But this, wow. I think it kind of gave me, like Void said, you know, the psychedelic feeling in a similar way to The Life of Pi. It kind of feels
Don't
like
you think it's because of the color?
Maybe.
Because it has a lot of like bright moments.
Yeah, and like this focus on nature.
You know what's funny, Won Jin? This must have like the highest contrast ratio for a zombie movie, because I always remember zombie movies as a little dark and gloomy, but they were like zombies in forests and bright places. So that was interesting. Jin owes you a burger, Joe. Yes, I'm aware of this. This tithe I must take from the slave of mine, who arrogantly presumed to know better about Azula and Avatar. Yes, I'm gonna hold this oath. What did I say?
Tithe.
I said tithe.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was funny because now you're being like a religious cult here.
Right. Hey, how dare you? Hey, were you just snarky at my comment again?
Anyway. I wasn't referring to 28 Days Later. She wasn't present in the cameo, so presumably she died.
Oh, okay. I think so. I think that's possible.
Yeah. Just like the Last of Us situation. The mother's not there anymore.
So if there is, like Lee Chan-hong said, there's a trilogy, then it makes sense for Killian Murphy to actually take center stage on the next movie, while he takes care of the three kids. He has his own daughter and Kelly and the kid. And I think Kelly might prove, because I get the impression that Kelly is actually very competent. I like that.
Judging from the way she can kill people, yeah.
No, but remember, not just that, but she's smart enough to know that.
Oh, see through
some of the bullshit.
Sir Jimmy, whatever.
Yeah. So I like that about her. Oh, by the way, the casting on this is great. Praise to the Samson actor, too. Yo, because that must have been really hard, like acting while butt naked. I hope they gave him some underwear.
With bloodshot eyes.
Yeah, that was some great acting. Because I bet he was the one acting that zombie stuff, right?
Yeah. One thing's clear. This movie made me want to watch the next one. Whatever sequel there is, I'm definitely going to watch it. So, Lee Chan-hong, if you can stomach this brief violence and goriness, you can probably, I strongly recommend that you watch this, because if you could watch the first one, you can probably watch this as well.
This is like Empire Strikes Back, because if this is a trilogy, this is Empire Strikes Back level quality. But since Killian Murphy is coming, I think the trilogy, the third one, might be a bang too. He's huge. Yeah, Samson, the casting in this is really, really good. Really good. Shall we give a number grade now, Won Jin, or any additional comments, favorite scenes, favorite character that you might have forgotten?
I guess my favorite character here is Samson. And my favorite scene is when that piece of shit gets nailed to the cross.
Yo, but you know what's funny? That piece of shit was in Sinners too. I think he's like dedicated to playing piece of shits. Yeah, and he's really good at it. Yeah. So scary. Come on, Lee Chan-hong. I think you can handle it, actually. 8.2 for Void.
I would give this... Yeah, I would give this an 8.
8?
Yeah. No, maybe 8.5.
8.5.
8.5. Because I think it was really good.
Yeah. You know, Won Jin, it did make me wonder how I would feel about this movie if I watch it back to back with
28 years later?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be an interesting experience if you just watch it as like one long movie.
Yeah. But this movie is superior as an independent piece. I'm going to give it a 8.5 too.
Okay. ZZ also gives it an 8.5.
Oh, come on, Void. Like, up it by 8.5 so we can all be in communion and enjoy my expected tithe from this.
See, he's already trying to force his followers and bend their will.
The Seraphs cannot protect you, Won Jin. I'm friends with Beelzebub. Not friends, I'm actually his servant. And Mephistopheles is my friend. 8.1 now, Void. I like that a lot, Void. Don't take orders from anybody. So JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives 28 years later The Bone Temple at 8.5.
Strongly recommended.
Yeah, very, very interesting story. Great acting. And it has that fairy tale element that Joe likes a lot. But anyway, guys, we're going to take a short break to do a Let's Talk session. Maybe we can talk about Airbender. Because Won Jin actually...
Oh, yeah. I started watching The Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
I'm on I'm already on season 3, by the way.
What the fuck?
Yo, it's actually really good.
Okay, we can Void. We can add some additional comment on that because I haven't watched it yet. But anyway, we're gonna take a short break to come back. This has been JoeJin Movies Are Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won Jin.
We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye bye.
Bye bye bye.
Every one of y'all.
Cue the music.
Yeah, thumbnail looking glossy. Click in, kick back. Movie night, get cozy. Two dudes on the cam, that's the lineup. Joe and Won Jin, yeah, we fire the mics up. Saturday evening, same time, same site. Breaking down shows, breaking down your favorite fights. Plot holes, cameos, twist that we clock. Subtitles scroll while we talk that talk. From space sagas to small town drama, we got jokes, hot takes, zero karma, armor. JoeJin Movies So Awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From 1s to 10s, we score 'em. If it's trash or a gem, we want 'em. JoeJin Movies So Awesome. Jack going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. JoeJin Movies So Awesome. 1 to 10 scale, that's the verdict. Give it a 6. Yeah, the chat say we heard it. 10s get cheers, 1s get roasted. Screenshots fly, whole feed reposted. We pause for the plot, laugh at the logic. That one weird scene, yeah, we still on it. Korean banda, English slang in the mix. We switch, we flip, code switching real quick. JoeJin Movies So Awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From 1s to 10s, we score 'em. If it's trash or a gem, we want 'em. JoeJin Movies So Awesome. Chat going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. JoeJin Movies So Awesome. Then we slide to the let's talk section. Anything, everything, random connection. Like food, games, dreams, bad days. Chat drop stories, we react on the way. From soul to the world, we all same crew. Same blue screen glow, same late night view. Hey!